Hey everyone, it's another Intoresin mold. This cross box, it is gorgeous. So I've been playing around with it because these words that are in the box are raised and not sunken in. So I've been playing around trying to figure out how to color these. I thought about doing it after the fact, but I've just been playing around. I got me a little, these are like makeup brushes with the little sponge, and I'm using the Galaxy powder from the Intense Chameleon powder from Let's Resin, and I found a pretty good way to do it. So I'm using one side and I'm just using what's in my cap. I'm pressing in it and then I'm taking it on my mat and kind of pressing it in and knocking it off. So when it comes to this, what you want to do, and wait a minute, how was I holding it? I was holding it like this. So what you want to really do is just gently, not dab. I tried that. No, you want to just gently, and I do mean very gently, brush over the wording very gently. So I kept a little bit on there. I done wiped it off 3 times because I was trying to find the best method, and this is the best one I found. I mean, I'm going to be going slow, so bear with me. But I'm barely touching this surface, because if I touch it any more than these letters, I am not going to be able to clean in between all of these. No way, shape, or form. Now, if I mess up, I'll just come back and wipe the whole thing off of a word and start over. But yeah, I'm just trying. I'm going to have to sit it down, you guys. Actually, let me just use this mold to put on top of this mold. That might be a little bit easier there. And I'm just going really slow, because if you dab it, it gets all in between these words. There was one I saw that I needed to put a little more powder on. Now I can't remember which one it was. And who knows, this might not work. It might. I don't know. We're going to try it for the first time. And I'm just dabbing what the powder is I have on my table here. Oh, see, I messed up a little bit right there. Get a little alcohol on the Q-tip. Just kind of take that off of the wording there. Matter of fact, let me switch ends, because I kind of messed up that one a little bit there. Go on and clean these up a tad bit there, because you will mess up, trust me. It's not easy, but I'm hoping it is worth it. Okay, it's hard to do that side. Let me switch sides here. And I have noticed this is going to be a matte mold. This is not going to be a shiny mold. I can tell just by the mold itself, and it is super soft. All right, I think I need some more powder on here, so I'm just dipping it in my cap, and then I'm dabbing it on my mat, because I don't want all of that powder on there. Need some more in here. And I'm really trying to just barely hit that surface, because anything else and it's just gonna go all in between there, just like it just did right there. And right there. But this is gonna be the hardest part, the wording. After the wording, we can just paint in our butterflies and all that. But I didn't want to use a marker to put this in. That's the only reason why I am doing this. Uh-oh. Oh, man. There is a little eye right there. The dot on the eye, I'm trying to get it. And now I've made a mess. Okay. I'm gonna load back up my brush here with a little bit that's on my thing already. Go over this a little bit there and this. Oh, I just made a mess on that one. But I'm gonna clean him up as I go. So like I said, this is gonna be the worst part of it. I'm gonna load back up my brush and dab it back off. Oh my goodness, we are almost there, you guys. Yay. All right, let me not get too happy and start going too fast here. And I'm literally just barely going over the surface of this, but just enough to get the words. All right, I'm gonna switch this around. Super soft silicone. I need some more powder on my brush. Even if it just picks it up slightly, that'll be better than nothing on the front of the box. I'm gonna go on and put some more powder on here and knock it off. There we go. Sorry, I'm being a little quiet, but I am concentrating. Concentrating. Oh, I got some powder down in here. Oops. See, now I'm starting to get happy because we're at the end. And I'm going a little fast. All right, I'm going to spray a little alcohol on my mat. Get some on my Q-tip here and get these little pieces. Just do the best I can. That's all I can do. Oh, and I got some right there. And there. Okay, and I've still got to finish getting this one. And I'm going to have to clean up around the words. Just take all that off and do it again. It got in between there too much. Get a little bit more powder on my brush here. There we go. There we go. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to take all that off. I done messed that up. It done went in between there. So like I said, yeah, sometimes you have to take it off and do it again. But that's okay. Because I am going to OCD this one. Okay, is that right? Okay. That up a little bit again. I don't know why I'm whispering. Oops. All right, I'll get that off in a minute. I want to make sure I've got it all. I need to go over this one more time a little bit. Just a wee bit there. Okay. I think that is good. I need a new Q-tip and some more alcohol, and then we're going to start painting everything else. Get you off of there. I'm going to pour this in a creamy white, or at least that's the plan. That's the plan. Alrighty. Could use a little bit more on this Y right here. Please work. All right, I'm gonna clean up just a tad bit here. The best I can anyway. Y'all probably see things that I don't, but at least I know that I did the best I could. Okay, so that's our wording. Let me flop these up, make sure I don't have anything. What is this? Piece of resin? Stuff is everywhere in here. Okay. So now I'm gonna cap, well, no. Okay, let me take a break, get my regular brushes back. I want to concentrate on that, and then we're gonna color all the butterflies and stuff. So let me get my brushes out. All right, so I'm gonna start with the box, and the only thing the box has on it is, wipe this down, the butterfly and some flowers. So I'm gonna wipe this down real quick. It seems like it has something on it. Don't know if it does or not, but it seems like it does. Yeah, there's a little mark right there. I don't know what that is. Okay. So I'm gonna just do the best I can here. Where's that little brush? I'm gonna start out with some magenta. Let me remove this real quick. Just for this flower here, I'm gonna get some magenta onto the flower. And I'm just using what is in the bottle cap here. Yeah, I'm gonna be very quiet for this one. I am concentrating like there's nobody's business. I'm sorry, you guys. I really am concentrating here. I'm pretty sure everybody does that. They're kind of quiet when they're thinking about what they need to do here. One more petal, I think. Yeah, because that's the butterfly right there. And that's either a leaf. I think that's a green leaf. Well, you know what? I'm going to paint it as a flower today. but I think that was a green leaf. And this silicone is so soft. Okay, that was the magenta, oops, for the flower. And I need that green. I don't want fairy green, dark, no, I'm gonna use the one from the teal box for the green. Where are you? Black cherry, blue, green, yay. So I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna just use, let me do this, whatever is in my cap here, because I've only got a few leaves to do. Let me get a Q-tip and wipe that off. I'm gonna spray the Q-tip with some alcohol and wipe my little leaf off here. There is, let me see, is it just one leaf? No, there's two leaves. Okay. There's one here. Okay. I'll get my leaf painted. And I'm gonna get a little bit of green in this middle. It'll just be kind of mixed in with that magenta and give that center a little different color. All right, so I've got all that, and I'm waiting till the end to clean up. Okay, so that was our green. I am making a mess everywhere. I got green powder on this. Wipe that off. Okay, so the butterfly, I'm gonna use the, where is it, Galaxy. So I'm gonna use the Galaxy for that butterfly. The same one we use for the wording, I'm gonna use for this butterfly here. Get some on here. Oops, I am touching everything. And I'm gonna just get this into this butterfly. This is some super soft silicone, you guys. And I do mean it is super soft. I wonder if that's what they did the vase in, the newer vase, because this is super soft. This is like a 0A, or I think that's what they call it. Well, I think that was part of the flower. Well, it's part of the butterfly today. Yeah, this one may take me a while to do because I want to do this box justice, definitely, because it is going to be gorgeous. I already know it's going to be gorgeous. Okay, so now I'm going to just clean up. Matter of fact, I'm going to just get me a little cup because I'm going to need some alcohol. And I'm going to just clean up everything now, all around this the best I can. I'm gonna wipe it down with the used one, and then I'm gonna come back over with, oops, see, I just hit that. What was I, oh, that was that magenta. Yeah, I'm trying not to do that again. I don't want to hit my flowers. Try not to do that again, because then I'm just making double work for myself here. Oops. I had to pull out the little fellas right in here, because this butterfly has some its little tentacles. Oh, that's gonna come off. Well, I tried. I'll just come back over it in a second and take my time with those little antenna, not tentacles. I think I said tentacles. Oh, see, I hit my flower again. Dang it. Really trying to get this cleaned up nicely here. Let me get a fresh Q-tip. The suspense, the quietness. I'm usually not this quiet, I know. This is intense work. And this is just the bottom and one butterfly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's a bunch more butterflies, flowers in the other one. In the lid, there is a bunch. Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna give me a paper towel and spray it. And then I'm going to just take my finger and wipe all of this off of here, everywhere. That I can anyway. Oh, I got some powder down in here. Yes, I did. Yep, I got to make sure I check that. Make sure I don't get any powder down these edges, because I want it white, a nice creamy white. Okay. Dang it, I hit the butterfly side again. Let me see if I, okay, perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna take this little spongy thing and try to do the antenna like I did. I can't see it. Like I did the wording, yeah. There we go. Because these are kind of raised up. Okay, not bad, not bad. Could have been a little better, but not bad. I'll wipe around it the best I can here without wiping that off. Okay. At least we got a little bit of color on his antenna. Alright, so the box is basically done, but I still see some powder. I'm going to use my paper towel, get this powder off of here. I'm going to double check it all so that way I can cover this one up and know that it is good to go. So let me double check everything and then we'll get started on the top. See how soft that mold is? Very soft. All right, I think, I see one spot right there. I think we are golden. All right, so definitely gonna cover this up. I'll cover him up. Put one of these on the bottom. So it, oh gosh, it's stuck to the mat, so it can slide around. And now I'm gonna, ooh, that goes to that. I'm gonna slide you back here and we're gonna get to work on this one. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I kind of done used, okay. I want some new ones. Need some new colors. Let's do a blue. Clean off my brush. Please stick around with me, you guys. Whether I'm quiet or not. Oh my gosh, there's even a lip around. Oh yeah, I'm not doing that lip around the box. There is a lip. Might not even do the flowers. I don't know yet. Oh my word. Powder just went everywhere. Oh my goodness, yes it did. Powder just went everywhere. Oh, those butterflies, see where my brush, I don't know if y'all can see it, they go down in here. So they're kind of 3D butterflies here. So glad that dripped into the butterfly and not anywhere else. So yeah, they kind of go down, the wingtips kind of go down in here. Yeah, they do. And the bottom wing. They kind of go down into the mold there. I'm using the Intense because I know that you're not going to be able to see it if I use another one with a white background. All right, I'm going to have to clean up all of this. Other than that, it's going to be everywhere. It's probably already everywhere. Oh, boy, I almost hit the words. Don't hit the words. Do not hit the words. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do everything on here. I think I'm going to just really concentrate on these butterflies. Other than that, we're going to be here all day doing this. And y'all know I don't do fast forwards. Oh, crap. I got it all the way over here. How? Did I get it all the way over here? Boy, I tell you. That stuff get messy. Alrighty, let's see here. I think I'm gonna use some of this purple for this flower that's right here. I'm just doing the best I can right now. Okay, what is this up here? Another little flower. All right. Where I could have sworn I had another smaller brush, but apparently I do not. Could have sworn I did though. All right, so I'm gonna just try to do these flowers the best I can here, and then I'm gonna clean it all up at the end. Okay, that's that flower. And now we need to do this flower. Let's see, I'm gonna do a little blue flower here. And I'm gonna get a little bit of green on this greenery. And I'm going to come back and clean up all of this around the flowers last. So that way I'm not here all day with you guys. Okay, we got one more flower. Let's see. I think I'm gonna use this color for this flower. I try to do a different color for each flower here. And then a little green for everything else. Okay. Let's see, since I've got the green on here, what is green down in here? These are little green stems. Anything else? One. Oh no, that's part of the butterfly. Okay, what else is green? That's a flower. That's a flower that I done painted green. Oh goodness. Okay, a few of these little stems here. Here. Okay, clean this off. Let's see, what do we have? Blue, deep blue. Let me grab this one. Try to get something on this flower here. That's a little bit different in blue. Okay. Alrighty. I guess I'll do a bluish green flower here and here. Yeah, this is like a, it goes down up under the silicone, these flowers and butterflies. Boy, I hope we don't get no bubbles. I'm gonna put this through the vacuum chamber. I do not want no bubbles. I'm gonna take a little bit of this magenta and do this one. Or that might be the galaxy one. I done got them all confused. I'm just putting colors in and trying to keep it like the same color scheme around here. All right, so I think we have all our flowers. Got that one, that one, that one. Okay, so butterfly. I've already got a butterfly, a magenta, dark green. I don't want a maple butterfly, black cherry. I don't think I want a gold butterfly either. Oh, well, I don't want to do blue. We got a blue. Well, you know what? Let's do, clean off my brush. Let's do the magenta. Yeah, let's do a magenta butterfly. There we go. Oh yeah, he definitely goes all the way down in there. Yeah, we might, I'm gonna put this through the vacuum chamber so I don't have bubbles. Oh yeah, it goes literally all the way up under here. I don't even know how long have we on this. Oh gosh, 30 something minutes already. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know what? I don't think y'all care as long as it's beautiful, right? All right, so now I need to get, I don't want to get too much on my brush, but I need to get up all the way down in here where it is hiding. And right in there. Oh, did I touch anything? I hope not. Okay, I'm going to put the tops on my powders because we are done painting. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to get our mold cleaned up. I think I'll do that off camera just to save a little time, you guys. Just take your time when you're cleaning your mold. You did see me clean some of it. So that way it's not a 5-hour video. Because this might take me about an hour. I'm not kidding. So I'll be back as soon as I get this cleaned up. Alright everyone, I have everything clean. It took about 35 minutes for me to clean that. That would have just been 35 minutes of y'all watching me clean. So I'm going to use the Mainspring Pearl White today. And I started to make up 10, but I have 12 ounces in here. And I'm going to go, oh, it's leaking out. Dang it. I must not have the top on it good. Nope, I surely did not. Dadgummit. So I'm going to go on and just get my powder in here before I mix it with the mixer. I want a good little bit because I don't want it to be see-through. And I'm going to mix it a little bit by hand before I put it through this mixer. And I'm using the Resins mixer. I love that thing. Oh, thing is awesome. And yeah, I just want to mix this. And plus, I want to see if it's got enough in here, which it should. That was 2 big old scoops. Yeah, there's plenty in here. Go on and scrape this around here. Alright, so I'm going to get this in the regular mixer here. And then I'm going to vacuum chamber it. And we'll be back as soon as I get all that done. Alrighty? Okay. Alrighty, I'm back. And this is 12 ounces. I'm going to pour, let me move this real quick, the box first before I pour the lid. And I am going to squirt just a little bit of alcohol down in here. Just a wee bit. And I'm going to just run my finger through. Oh, there's a piece of silicone. Dang it. I hope I got that off. Just run it through here real quick. Okay, so 12 ounces. Let's see, I'm gonna, pour this on the butterfly first. And let's see how much the box holds before we do the lid. Now, I know this is gonna be a matte mold. It is not shiny. But hopefully this white will make up for it because it's so pretty of a white. Alright, I'm going to stop right there for a minute and I'm going to kind of shimmy it just in case there's any bubbles trapped. Just in case. So just shimmy it around. Give them a little tap, 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 tap. If I can. I am putting this one in the vacuum chamber because them wings go up under that silicone. So yeah, I will be putting him in the vacuum chamber just to be on the safe side. Because I need to bring those bubbles out of those wings. And I got my Sharpie so I can write how much this takes on here and not forget. Alright. Alright, I think we are good. Let's see, go on and fill her up. I think this box is going to be gorgeous. I might have to make up some more. Uh-oh. Yeah, because that held a good little bit there. Let's see. I think it can still take a tad bit more. Because I need a paper towel. Not all the way full. That took 6 ounces on the dot because it is 6 ounces on the dot left. There is a bubble. Surely is right there on that edge. All right. I still think it could take a little bit more. I just really do. Oh, it's thundering. It's thundering. We're going to get some more rain. Okay. Yeah, it can take a little bit more. Definitely. So I'm going to say 7 ounces for this bottom. 7 ounces. I'm going to write it on there, even though it's not permanent. I am going to write it on there so I don't forget before I write it on a paper. As long as the power don't go out. All right, now this thing right here, this little metal thing came with my iPod, the Instapot, and I never use it. It's for like canning and stuff like. I don't never use it, but it's perfect for this. It fits right into both of the vacuum chambers. Absolutely awesome. Now I'm not going to spray this, but I'm going to try to pour the butterflies first. Try to get some down in them wings. Go on and cover this. Go on and let that run down in those wings. Just pour some in here. Now we have 5 left because that held 7. And I'm going to almost fill this to the top. But not quite. Oh, well. Might not have enough to fill it to the top here. Yeah, I think I might have to make up an ounce more. Alright, so now I'm going to go get this in the vacuum chamber. You can see, at least you see that big old lip around there. You don't want any bubbles in there. So I can just simply pick this up, put it in the vacuum chamber. I'm going to pop these bubbles out of these butterflies here. Thank goodness this fits in here. They're already popping up. So I'm going to pop them up. I'm using the smaller vacuum for this. So it's easier for me to get down in with my hands than the tall one. But I usually just use this one now for silicone baking. Ooh, they already popping up. That's a lot of bubbles popping up from the butterflies. And that's why I did this, because they may have not came up on their own. And all the hard work I put into this piece, I want it bubble-free as possible. I just pray the words stay nice and covered. That's what I'm hoping. I should have sprayed the top with a little alcohol. That's what I should have done. Help pop some of those bubbles. Matter of fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it a little spritz of alcohol and take this top off. Because it helps pop those bubbles when they come up. So I'm going to take this off. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing. I might bring y'all over here. I'm going to just spray that a little bit there. Turn that back on. I'm going to bring y'all over here to the vacuum chamber. If I cut off, you'll know. Alright, so I'm going to bring y'all on over here. It's over here. And I'm going to sit y'all down. Now, it's going to be a little loud. But I'm going to put you down here. And that way y'all can see if I can pry it up here. Y'all can watch the bubbles. I'm sorry for the loudness. But it is a vacuum chamber. Oh, now you can't see the shadows on it, but y'all can see the bubbles. Pop it up. I'm not going to leave y'all over here listening to the rattlesnake too long. Because y'all are right up under the motor. But see all the bubbles that are popping out the air holes? They are all coming up, and I just release the pressure a little bit every now and then so it doesn't bubble over the mold. And I see a bunch of bubbles in that little lip around it. Right in here. That lip. Bunch of bubbles popping out. Look at all those bubbles coming out. That would be in our project. All those bubbles. All right, you guys, y'all get the idea. So, yeah, see, this is the baby one. And I sometimes use the less resin one, and then the big one's right there. So, yeah. And I'm going to just put y'all back on there and put y'all on a, let me turn that knob a little bit. I'm going to just put y'all on a pause real quick. And I'll be back as soon as this vacuum chamber gets done. All right, you guys, I got him out of the vacuum chamber. About 3 minutes in there. I'm going to spray him a little bit here. We got some floating powder, but that'll be on the back. And I'm going to clean off all this stuff that came up. Let me get a paper towel. All the stuff that came up onto the sides here. And then I'm going to finish filling this up and pray that we have enough. Oh, every time I go down, it dips in. Okay. Let me see if I can mix this powder in a little bit here. I just pray we have no bubbles under here. I can't really see that well. I know I'm using the Q-tip. Not Q-tip, but thing. I hope we don't have any bubbles. I don't know what that is I'm seeing. Hopefully they're not bubbles. I mean, I had this thing in the vacuum chamber longer than I usually put things in. So I'm really hoping that's not bubbles. I don't know what that is. It might just be the color of the mica doing that. I don't know. Oh, come on, box. Don't give me no hard time today. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this is some soft silicone. All right. I am going to go ahead and get the rest of this in, and I'm hoping that it is enough to finish filling up this lip. Oh yeah, it should be. So 12 ounces is going to be enough to do both of them. Yep, 12 ounces. Okay, and where's my little scraper thingy? Oh, here it is. Yay. Definitely need a scrape so I don't make up any more. Definitely need a scrape. And I think I need to level out my mold with something. Let's see here. Because it keeps wanting to go down a little bit. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, that worked. Alright, I'm going to go on and scrape this the rest of the way out. Well, I do want this one kind of domed there. And it might shrink back some. So 12 ounces will do you for the cross box mold. Perfect. Oops. Making a mess is what I'm doing. Yep, 12 ounces. Alright, so I'm going to clean up and we're going to pray to the good Lord above that this turns out beautifully. I am going to have some trimming to do, and I'm not even going to worry about it, but that's okay. We got it. I'm gonna clean up my mess, and I'm gonna see y'all back on demold, okay? Alrighty. Alrighty. Guess what time it is? It's time to see how beautiful this is. I'm gonna unmold the top last. I'm kind of nervous yet excited. So, 12 ounces for both of them. Yep, it's a matte mold, which I knew that, but it's still beautiful in the white. It's more like a satin mold. Is there such thing as a satin mold? Oh, it's still a tad bit soft. Oh, well, some of my powder stayed, but oh my gosh, look at it. It's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. And this is a good size box. Yes, I do have plenty of trimming to do. But look, it doesn't come off. It's stuck in there. It's so pretty. Alright. I will get the rest of that powder off of there that did not come out that well. Where's my... Okay. I also wrote it on the paper. 12 ounces. Alright. Please, 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 please let our wording look awesome. And no bubbles. Dang it, there's one right there. Even with all that vacuum chambering, but it's not bad. It might be the only one we have. That one little stinking bubble that wanted to stay with us, apparently. Yep. That's the only one we got. Okay, let's see if our powders came out. I'm not peeking. Yeah, they did pretty good. I don't see any left in there except for, I think, the blue stain my butterfly. Alright, let me put this back. Alright, are you guys ready? Ooh, look, the butterfly. See how I told you they stick out in the mold? Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh my God, that was perfect. There is no way you would be able to get a pin inside this. Oh, wow. Wow, that turned out absolutely amazing. And look at the depth. Like I said, the butterflies stick up, the flowers. You can barely feel these. They're pressed in. Oh my goodness. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. All things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Boy, that is beautiful. Look at the, well, yeah, that is a leaf right there that got painted. Oh, well, they still look gorgeous. Oh, my word, those are absolutely beautiful. Well, let's see if it fits. Perfect. It does need some trimming, though. See, like, right in there. Oh, perfect, but not a lot of trimming. Oh, that is a gorgeous box. That would be a beautiful christening gift. Just any kind of gift for a loved one. Oh, that is beautiful. I love the choice of the white. Oh my word. You guys, this is probably the best mold I ever got from Intoresin. I'm not trying to be funny, but this is beautiful. Oh my word. Oh, let's darn it, where's my measuring tape? Oh, here it is. I know I put it over here. I want to see, let's see how big it is. It's 7.5 from length. Width is about almost 5.5. It's a little bit more than 5.25 though. Oh my word, this is so gorgeous. The depth is almost a 1.5 deep. Let's see, it comes right to there, so it's over 1.25 deep. Oh wow. And the usable space of the box is Let's see, from here it's almost 4, it's a little bit past 4.5. And this way it is, oh gosh, right at almost 7, like 2 notches before 7. And that's the usable storage. So yeah, that's a lot of storage. So awesome. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Yes, it is. That is so pretty. I just got to trim up these edges, that's all. It's a little hard to trim these edges, but I don't see, where's my thing at? I usually just take my time and trim them a little bit. I usually do this. I don't want to do it over this, and it's still soft, but that's how I usually do it. I just take the blade, point it up, and go really slow. See the stuff that's coming off? And just go slow. But I'm going to let it harden up a little bit more. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. So glad I used the intense powders because I knew I wasn't pouring it black. Could have did this in blue lettering. Very beautiful. Yeah, I don't think there would be a way to get that in there with a marker. It may be. I'm not going to try it on this one. But absolutely a gorgeous box, you guys. Gorgeous. We may be making a lot of these and see how they turn out. I want to try different ways to do this wording. I'm going to try one where we just do it after the fact. But it might be hard to paint. I would say paint the butterflies at least. The flowers might be easy. Oh, we're going to try this again though. Not today, but we are going to try it again. Tomorrow we will be doing the large, whatchamacallit here, this one. The vintage large box. And I'll go on and open it real quick. Get a, oh, I got a glove stuck to me. Get a sneak peek. I want to get a sneak peek of what it's gonna look like. So yeah, definitely want a sneak peek. Okay. So this is the top. Oh, this might not have a lip on it. This is the top. Ooh, that is soft. Huh. So the top will at least be easy to paint. It looks like it's going to be a very shiny mold. This is raised like the lettering in this one. So might be able to sweep across that. The flowering. Okay, that's the top. Let's see what this bottom looks like. Oh Lord, I think I need a sharper pair of scissors. They don't want to cut through nothing. Let's see here. Good Lord, what? I don't know what kind of silicone they're using, but this, I think they're using 0A. Oh, this looks very intimidating. Uh-oh. Look at all this stuff that, wow, would be painted. And can we flip it? Yep. We most certainly can. Look at all this work. I'm scared. I don't know if I'm going to do these edgings. Because honestly, I don't know where they stop. So if we do them, okay, it looks like it's got some going in there. Yeah. But then if I don't, it's going to look weird probably. Lord, they are really using some soft silicone. Okay, let me see. Where does this go? Okay. So, I'm looking to see if, do you even see this design? Yeah, I think you do. So maybe paint all of that one color. You know what? I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we should just pour it and just see tomorrow. Yeah, I'm scared to paint anything. Alright, well, I will see y'all tomorrow. This is our lovely work today. I mean, it's basically almost perfect. I love it. There's a little, oh, I painted that right there. That's, yeah. Let me see, does that come off? It's, oh, it's a little thin piece of overage. Little thin piece of, I guess, silicone that got caught up in there. Yep. I love that it has some depth to it. Absolutely stunning. All right, see you tomorrow, loves. Bye for now.